You.
Mr. Hall? You know what? Mr. Hall, if you're listening, fuckface, fuck you. I think he's an AP now. It's not at Sachem or something. Mr. Hall, I hope someone shows you this, okay? Because I really, really do, and I really, really do hate you, and honestly, I'd fight you right now, you bitch.
Can you not?
That's right, because Daddy's a dancer, and he dances a lot.
Did I say hot? I meant not.
Erroneous! Erroneous on both counts!
Like, what goes on?
I said, burr! It's cold in here! There must be some covers in the atmosphere! I said, burr! It's cold in here! There must be some covers in the atmosphere! I said, oh. Ice, 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 slow it down! Oh. Ice, 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 here we go! Yeah! Oh, we nailed it. That's about the 48th time, but it's fun. Welcome to another episode of the What Goes On podcast. I am your host, JonAnthony, a.k.a. Captain Passion, a.k.a. Antoine 9000. And we are here once again with my sister, my co-host.
That's me, Amanda Marie.
And we're here to celebrate and appreciate, as you can see, because we're so decorative here on the podcast. we have my what is this called?
Yearbook.
We have a yearbook. We have a
Stapler.
We have a pair of scissors, and we have lunch boxes. You understand? So we have a lot of things. So we're celebrating. We're going back to school. And I know that, you know.
Well, I'm not going back to school, but people are.
Humans
are. Some people that are.
Right. I mean, there's COVID that's still out there, but they're just going to force our kids back into schools. And if they die, they die, and that's just what's going to be. And it's fine because, you know, you just got to live life. So, guys, thanks for joining us once again. We really, really do appreciate you. And every video we put out, I know you don't know the statistics, but every video we put out it's outpacing the next,
which is great.
Which is really, really great, and we're really, really enthused that that you're with us. And before we get really, really started, let's introduce everybody in the room. Can we do that?
Yes, we could. We have Stephanie with us today.
We have Stephanie, producer Stephanie's in the. She's monitoring the. She's monitoring the camera. She's with us. She's engaged. She's not texting, right?
Yeah, look.
Thank you. Yeah. And Rico, the dog is here somewhere. He was just pissed me off, so now he's in trouble. So we're here to celebrate the return of school. We're here to celebrate everyone who, you know, is uncertain in these times of, you know, video chatting with your teachers. But we're really here because we're both done with school. We're here to represent the nostalgia of school.
Right.
And we're here to celebrate what we've been through. And we're here really to pass knowledge on to everybody else. You know what I mean? About high school, about going, you know, you're moving on to high school. It's a big difference. Oh, your teachers are going to put up with that in high school. You know what I mean? Everyone's nervous. So let's kind of walk them through what to expect. And then we'll also go through our personal experiences with high school and whatnot. So Amanda's back with us. She missed a week, and she's back. She's looking better than ever. Look at those glasses. She looks fucking tremendous. I
don't love them, but listen.
Okay, so now we're back in school. We both went to Sachem. We did not share any time in the building together because you're 4 years older, so we never were in the same class. Thank God, right?
Whatever.
It's fine.
You would hate if we were in the same school.
I think so.
So annoying. Why?
I don't think. No, now looking back in retrospect, I don't think I would hate it.
No, it's like you're such a dick.
Because the way that your life went, you would have been gone by the first semester of senior year, so I wouldn't even really have to deal with you very long. You know what I mean? So Amanda, real quick, can we just when you think of going back to school, can you just give us some memories, or just what do you think about in this season of going back into school? And getting your brain ready. Summer's over. Go. What do we expect?
I mean, it depends when you're talking about high school. You dread it.
You're
old enough to know that this is a fucking load of shit.
It's a load of shit.
But I guess, like, getting new clothes. That was something that like, I was excited for.
That was
like,
the best.
New sneakers. Like, that
Sneakers.
Was a big
You
thing.
get new sneakers.
Yeah.
You get new clothes. You get fresh outfits.
Yes.
I remember when I was in 9th grade, I thought I was so cool. I was like, oh, this is high school. Like, I gotta be fucking cool. I used to, like, sit in the shower.
You used to shit where?
I used to shit in the shower. I used to sit in the shower and be like, okay, I'm going into high school now. Like, I need to be, like, a cool person. Like, I would literally think about these things. And I used to go, okay, what's my... Like, I had, like, the first 2 weeks of outfits, like, planned out. I used to have, like... I used to have, like, 3 different, like, matching backpacks to, like, my shoes. Like, a loser. And then you fast forward to senior year, I'm wearing t-shirts and like athletic shirts.
Baggies.
And you're wearing sweatpants and no one cares. You just want to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to this and you're young and you're going into college or you're going to a new place, it's just not that serious. Everyone knows it. It's really not. Nothing's different. Oh, you can't act like that in college. You can't like that in high school. I've been the same the whole way through, and it's going to be just fine. So we're talking about school. I had a lot of good reviews on the Instagram stories that we put out. I started going through my class yearbook, and I was just trying to share with the people how I felt about individual people and individual teachers.
Right.
If you were a fucking bitch as a teacher, you're gonna get fucking roasted this week.
Sucks. We didn't really have any of the same teachers. Like, there was people that we both like really didn't know. Like,
yeah, I think it was
know.
a turnover because you went to South, and it was like that weird time in Sachem where they went from South to North and
Which
East,
was
so it was
the best.
It was the best for you, so we didn't have that much crossovers of teachers.
Yeah, nobody. I feel like all the teachers that I had went to East.
Do you have one thing in high school that like you feel like defined you, where it was like when you think back and like if someone said think of high school, what's like the first couple of things that come to mind?
Me?
Like stories of just like, oh, like this happened, like that you really really remember, like, you know what I mean?
I think that I was definitely known for being a bitch,
obviously,
but at the same time, like I was like a witch, but I was like the good witch. Like, I didn't really like injustices even then. So like if I saw
I don't think
people,
that's a word, but I understand.
Injustices?
Injustices? How many istices are you going to put on that word?
Injustice.
You didn't like injustice. You don't have to add a istis at the
No,
end of
because
that.
you're making it plural. I'm not just...
That's fine.
One
We're going to fact check. Producer Steph, remember that? Injustices. Write that down, please.
Whatever. Either
We're
way,
going to check if injustices is a word.
I would tell you about yourself like in a minute. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Don't fucking bump into me.
Plural noun, injustices.
It's a word, injustices?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there we go. Our producer is very fast today.
Wow.
So... So I was quick to don't bump into me like that.
Real? Don't bump into you?
No, because
really?
I was a bitch. Like, don't, you're annoying. Like, you're in my space.
Really? You were
Whatever
that
it
bad?
is. Kind of.
Don't bump into me.
Kind of. Like rudely. Like, you're walking me. It's like, do you not see me here? Is it that you don't see me? So it's not like you brush against me, but like a hard jerk. Like, no. Relax.
It was the disrespect that you felt. I think we share that because I remember I walked down the hallway, right? And obviously I'm a thick dude, so I show courtesy. If there's people walking down the hall, I'm not gonna fucking ram you over because it's like not courtesy. But if we're at that meeting point and you don't make a move, and I see that you're not making a move,
we're going full
you're
force.
gonna be in some trouble,
right? Because
you have a thick body coming at you, and I'm gonna fucking hold my shoulder, and you're gonna fall on the floor. If you show a consideration to move out the way, hey, you know. Oh, sorry.
Right
even
now,
a slight, you know. But if you don't, if you're snooty and you think you're better than me, you're gonna get run over, and that's just the way it's gonna go. And I'm gonna keep walking like nothing happened because it's like a mosquito. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I was the type of person that if like a younger, littler person was being like bullied or yelled at, like I knew I had to step in and now tell that motherfucker, excuse me, where to go. Like, don't do that.
Stop
like,
bullying people.
We're not doing that. Like, she's clearly, like, so intimidated by you, and it's, like, so corny that you're picking on somebody that you know is smaller than you. Like, it's just, I hate that. So I found myself doing that a lot.
I'm so glad you brought that up because my personality type, like, when you see me in the wild, you would assume, like, he's, like, an asshole. Just because I'm, like, loud and I'm You don't because you know me, but people do because I've done a poll. And people assume that I am like an asshole because I'm like loud and like I say things.
No,
but like
same thing with me.
But at the end of the day, like I've like stood up for many people.
And we're not
like
I mean just to be mean.
It's mostly me joking.
Is that or we're being honest, and sometimes people can't take people being blunt and honest.
Right. And
that's unfortunate.
But if someone's just getting blatantly picked on, I was always the one to say something like, "Go fuck yourself."
Yeah.
Like it's like.
Yeah. So I was good for that. Yeah. I did, that's what I think of when I think of.
So do you have any like either good or bad stories from your days?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
So give me something. Give me something good.
All right. So my senior year. I mean, this is an embarrassing story.
Everything. We're
not embarrassing. Like, you know, I peed my pants. Embarrassing. Like peed myself.
Embarrassing. Like you couldn't believe who you were back then.
Yeah. Like why did I even act like that?
Say
like,
it.
What is even wrong with you?
Just tell the story.
So I got into. We weren't allowed. We were seniors. We weren't allowed to park on campus. We had to park like.
Why?
We just couldn't.
That's weird.
They like got rid of parking, or maybe you had to be one of the first people to apply.
You probably had to register and you just didn't do it.
Whatever.
Dirtbag.
Either way, so I had gotten into a fight with somebody. They came to my car, and we got into like actually like a physical altercation.
Do I know the person?
Yes. So, so I think the person had Don't do that.
Do what?
Mouthing what you're doing.
I'm just talking to the producer, Stephanie.
It's not even funny.
What are you talking about?
So then that girl took my phone and smashed it on the ground.
Oh, I'm way off then. So, yes.
You're confusing two stories. You were right at first. Now you're thinking of another story that I smashed that person's phone.
You're right.
You're not.
Can we get into that after?
Yeah.
Okay.
So either way, so I was like so pissed off. Either way, I was like by the office when we were talking about it, and I was like, I don't give a shit. Like I'm going home, like flipping out. So then I end up getting like called into the office because like there's commotion. Like people know there's a fight. Like something happened.
Spanish girl commotion. Bring her in. Bring her in.
So they're talking to me. They're like, well, so what happened, Amanda? I'm with the assistant principal. I think it was Miss Brush. Does that sound familiar? She was like, heavy-set older lady, white.
Nope.
So either way, she was like the assistant principal, I guess maybe of...
Real quick, you can't trust those. Heavy-set white, you just can't.
So
you just can't trust those.
She calls me in, and she's like, you know, what happened? I was like, nothing. I got into a fight, blah, blah. She's like, well, I'm going to call the other girl in. I'm like, no, you're not. Like, I just finished telling you, like, I got into a fight with her, like a physical fight. She's like, well, you're definitely not going to tell me what I can and can't do. And I'm like, oh, but you're also not telling me what I can and can't do.
Respect.
Like, I'm going home.
Respect.
Because you always do that to me. I'm like, I'm going home. It was like, it's a whole fiasco. Like, forget it.
It's a fiasco.
Yeah, me and her are going at it.
So she's trying to bring the girl in that you just had a confrontation.
Like, fucking peer mediation?
Like, who are you, fucking Inspector Gadget?
No,
like,
it's never
happening.
It's never happening. So either way.
And you were like, no, don't bring in because we just got into a confrontation.
Yeah,
why would you bring her into the same room as me?
It's like weird.
So she was thinking, oh, you're not going to tell me what's going on. Yeah. I'm on PTA. Fuck you. Yeah. But keep going. Go.
So I ended up like calling my mommy, and I went my mom because she's not yours. And I don't know. She's like, I'm leaving school. Like I walked out of school, whatever. Then I ended up having a conversation with the assistant principal either that day, later that day. I don't know when. But we got into it, and I basically told her that I didn't come out of her vagina, so she can't tell me what to do. So she calls, like, it was a whole thing.
You're fucking wild.
I literally got kicked out of high school for that. I got kicked out of high school. She spoke to mommy and was like, I feel bad for you. That's your daughter.
Wait, real quick. Okay.
She's like, I feel bad that's your daughter. She literally said that to her. And
we'll get back to that, but you told the assistant principal.
Well, I didn't come out of your pussy. Yeah.
You said...
I don't know if I said vagina or pussy. I really don't remember, but it was one of those.
You look at the assistant principal and say...
Because she's telling me she's going to bring this person into the room. I go, what part of we just fist fought do you not get? Like, think about it. I'm 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 11, like, pushed on the fucking playground. I'm not fucking, no.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So she told mom she feels bad that mom is my mom and that she has to deal with a type of person like me.
Oh, my God.
And that it would be in my best interest to attend night school from here on out.
Oh, my God. Like a fucking dirt. They just threw you to the curb like a fucking dirt.
But it was fine with me because I was wanting to go to night school.
I know, you're right.
So I was like, let's do it. Let's go to night school. And I worked full-time at a lawyer's office and went to school at nights, and it was fine. Like, I don't need to be there, especially because my senior year, I finished my classes, so I only had first through fourth or fifth period, and then I went home. It's like, it was stupid.
I see what you are. Oh, my God. I was the exact, like, opposite. Like, I was,
Are you kidding? You got in trouble for everything.
No, but, like, I did not get... I got... Okay.
You got kicked.
And we'll be right back. Like, who's taking a shower right now?
It's not. It's just the water heater.
Is the heat on? No. It's 97 degrees. Is the fucking heat on?
Do you want the answer?
It's real. Do you hear it? We can roast marshmallows on it because it's so fucking loud.
The problem is, when every time we run the hot water, take a shower, or whatever.
Who's doing that though?
You're not. Don't be a daddy. Don't be a daddy.
But why did it wait till right now?
If you would let me get to that, we have this much hot water. You wash your hands. You wash your hands. You take a shower. You wash your hands. All of a sudden, running low. When it runs low, it doesn't necessarily have to be when you're using it. It says now's the time we're going to regenerate. So it starts heating up the water again because it's going low. Yeah. Heater's off. Fantastic. We're back. And JonAnthony's talking to us about...
And we're back. Thanks for sticking with us. Appreciate it. I know I haven't told the story on the podcast, so I'll just repeat myself. I know you know the story of when... Okay. So... How we got kicked out of prom. Do you know the full story of how we got kicked out of prom?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a long story.
I'll speed it up. We didn't tell on the pod. So basically, prom is coming. I'm a senior. We have a house in the Hamptons. We have it for the week. All the close friends go, and it's a fucking beautiful time, right? We have graduation at the end of the week. Everyone's gonna go. It's fucking beautiful, right? You go to prom. It's great. So we go, and then we have to go to prom. So we get a party bus from Southampton. So everyone gets on the party bus, right? Everyone's dressed to the fucking tees. Everyone's looking fucking good. We go, and the prom is all the way in Nassau County. So we're going from fucking Southampton all the way to Nassau. Very long trip. So we're boozing. And then we're boozing a little too much. You understand? So we're boozing a little too much.
You literally can't drink at prom. Like, why would you guys think it would be a good idea to get drunk? Oh, no one's going to tell I'm drunk. Is that what you guys thought? Or I'm just trying to figure out?
No, well, we had it except for one little snag, which you'll see.
It's not one little snag.
So we eventually get to prom. The party bus pulls up. Everyone gets off the bus, and it's great. And no one senses anything. We're composed, right? Taking pictures, and all of a sudden they go, everybody in the bus out there, everyone get outside. Everyone who just pulled up in that bus, everyone get outside. Everyone go right now. So we were like, "What the fuck's going on?" Like,
I've never seen that bus in my life.
Like, the teachers don't own the bus. We paid for the bus. Why are you on the bus? Apparently, Nick Logerato, and God bless him. God bless him. He's got a kid now.
Oh.
He's married, so and he's in the military, so you probably like him. but he gets so drunk on the way, he can't even make it off the bus.
But this is
as they're doing checks, they go, where's Nick Logerato? Like, he's supposed to be here, and he's not here. So they go on the bus and look for him. He's so drunk, he's in the bathroom of the party bus, passed out because he's so fucking drunk. And we go, oh my god! Like, as long as you would have just got off the bus, it would have been fine. So they get him with the bus, and he's fucking, he's wasted. So they start searching our bus. I'm not even being dramatic for the story. They pull so many bottles of liquor,
Can they confiscate that?
Amanda, they lined it all up on the sidewalk of the hotel that we were. Amanda, longer than the bus.
Hotel? Oh, for the party, right?
Yeah, for prom. Little things, full bottles, handles, all lined up, 35 bottles of liquor in different, varieties of whatever. And they go on there. Everyone's out. So we kick us out. They go, oh, you're clearly drinking. Nick can't get off the bus. That's the rule. You guys are fucked.
Oh, and they tried to call your parents to pick you up?
Worse. We paid for the bus.
They sent the bus away.
They go onto our party bus that we paid for and send our bus home. It just took us from Southampton to Nassau County. And they send our fucking bus home. We can't even get back to Suffolk County. We can't get back to the house that we're going to.
But why did the bus...
I have no idea.
Did you guys get your money back?
No.
First of all, no. That shit doesn't happen.
No, it gets even worse.
It's I didn't pay you money. Imagine paying an Uber and then all of a sudden someone just stops the Uber and
that's
it's
exactly
don't drive this person anymore, and then them kicking them out.
They just leave.
It's what the fuck are you even talking about?
Okay, so we're kicked out. We go, fuck it. Let's just go back to the Hamptons house and we'll just have fun.
How do you even get there?
Bus is gone. The teachers send our bus home. We go, oh my god, what the fuck we're going to do? After that, they parade us into, another room in the building, in the hotel, that isn't, the dance floor. So we're in this room, and there's just no one in there. Just tables. They go, sit in here, we'll deal with you in a minute. We're hearing the music, everyone's having a great time, and everybody on that bus is in this room. You know what I mean? So we're just sitting there this is fucking bullshit. I have a friend named Jill. her dad is a Suffolk County cop. She calls her dad. She goes, listen, they're keeping us in this room. This is bullshit. They sent our bus home. We're in Nassau County. Get here now.
Yeah.
My boy fucking speeds down to fucking Nassau County, right? Storms in this fucking Hyatt hotel and goes, let these fucking kids out. This is bullshit. This is... And he's like going off like, this is like, we're just trapped in a room. Yeah. No one's telling us anything for over 2 hours. This is bullshit.
That it's like a free for all.
Exactly.
Do whatever they want.
He goes, I'm a cop. He was like, he's going off. I'll do this. I'll do that. So as they're arguing, they're trying to be tough. No, sir, we can't. We can't let him out, and we're hurrying them to the door, but we're locked in. So at this point, we're getting fucking rambunctious. You understand? So we're getting bold. You know what I'm saying? We're leaving the school, so we're getting bold, right? We're chirping. You understand? We got the police. We got the policies on our side, so we're fucking chirping. We go, yeah. Turns out we find out that we're in the room where the teachers are supposed to eat dinner. You understand? So we look in the back of the room and we see the buffet style for the teachers. And shout out to Ryan Grassman. Shout out to Ryan. He goes, you know what? Everyone stand up. Everyone fucking eat their food. That's the only way we're going to get them to get us out of this room. Everyone stands up. The whole bus of 45 kids stands up and just starts feasting on the teacher's food.
45 of you guys got in one room?
No, it was a big
banquet
hall. Right.
A suite kind of like
No, like a huge like where people have meetings.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So, yeah. Like
so everyone goes, fuck it. Everyone stands up and we just start taking plates. Big ziti, chicken parm, and we're
how do you know for sure that was the teachers?
And we clean these fucks out, and we're like, okay, we're gonna be here fine, and we're shoveling eggplant parmesan, we're eating everything, and then a teacher comes in. This is our food. I go, well then let us the fuck out. Eventually, the cop, Jill's dad, talks him into like letting us out. So eventually, we eat right. We wait probably another 30 minutes. So we've been there for probably 2 hours and 30 minutes at this point. Prom's like. There's only like an hour and 45 minutes left.
You're not going to prom. You can't go to prom drunk, and you guys were drunk. So get over it.
No, one kid was drunk. They couldn't prove anyone else was.
There's 75 bottles of liquor.
Well,
walks like a duck.
Talks like a duck. That's fine. So they eventually go, okay. They just open the door. They don't even say anything. They just open the door. They don't even go, okay, you can go. They just open the door, and we're just like, can we go? And then no one will say anything. So we're just like,
pride.
Okay, pride. So we just walk out. We go in, and it's great. We're there for 15 minutes and we're dancing and like, oh, we're finally in. And then once we get in, we're like, this is fucking stupid. Why are we even here? We danced for literally, we're in prom for probably 30 minutes total. We're like, we ate, we had an experience. Like, let's go back to the house that we own.
How are you guys
blast
getting
music.
There?
That's the thing. So we're like, let's get the fuck out of here. Everyone rolls out of prom. You let us in, fuck you, now we're revolting. So we get out of prom.
You don't even want to be here.
You don't even want to be at your prom, bitch. So all the fucking nerds and the fucking drama kids are like, hey, have fun dancing to fucking whatever you're dancing to. So eventually we're like, fuck it. Everyone rolls out. We're in there for 30 minutes, literally. My date is like, oh my God. It's like a disaster. We go out. Ready? So I'm stuck in Nassau County, right? I gotta get to Southampton. Everyone has their date, so it's like you can't really like carpool because there's so many people that it's like, and everyone has a date somewhere in the school, some aren't, that it's like hard to, and we're just scattered in the parking lot. So I call mom, right? My mother, who birthed me into this world. Mom, this is what happened. I'm stuck in prom. They kicked us out.
Yeah.
And I need a ride back. Like, as long as you can get me home,
I'll
find a ride to the Hamptons. And she goes, I don't know what you want me to do because she goes, I don't know what you want me to do because I'm not going out there. Not at this. She goes, not at this hour. It's 9:15.
No, you didn't.
I swear to God, she goes, I don't know. Well, she goes, find a way, Anthony, find a way, because I'm not going out there, and neither is your father.
You know what's so funny? My mom used to do
I'll never do that to my kid
until she realized, wait. She's never gonna call me if I
exactly.
So now she kind of like
I will be there in a hot skippity.
So I'm on the phone. She goes, well, I don't know what to do, and neither is her father. Click, hangs up on me. So I'm stuck in Nassau County. I know it doesn't sound.
Why didn't you call me?
Please. I know that Nassau County doesn't seem far, but I'm a 17-year-old kid in high school. Like, Nassau is basically fucking California. Yeah. I have no idea where I am. I know nothing. There's no GPS at this time. There's no really iPhones, really. I'm just stuck there.
Definitely no Uber.
So I'm walking through the parking lot, like fucking hitchhiking, like who's a friend who's in the house. All of a sudden I see Grassman, shout out Ryan Grassman. I go, dude, my mom won't pick me up. Can I hop in the minivan? And his mom goes, get in, JonAnthony, get in. I get in the minivan. Do you want to know what's waiting for us? This is how cool is Grassman. I get into the minivan, and you know how you slide the door open? There's like 3 seats. Mm-hmm. There was a full keg, tapped, and a bunch of Solo cups waiting for us to pick us up.
All right, I'm not that cool.
And I go, what a treat. So we get in, they drive us all the way to Southampton, and we have a fucking fantastic fucking rest of the week. I
didn't know that story.
Yeah, Mom, I'm stuck down in the wilderness, and Mom just goes, no, I'm not calling your father because I'm not going down there.
You know what the best part is? Like, that you will ask her about it, and she will fucking deny that.
She would go, I wouldn't.
She'd be like, that's it? You did not call me. That is not.
I would never leave you. Listen, chick, I called you and you left me out there, dude.
Yeah. No, she's good for that.
Spoiler alert, fun fact.
She's good for that.
Yeah.
So that was
have me on the pod one night.
No, but she can't. Like, she won't admit anything. Funny. I know. Okay, so that was something that happened, and I understand that in a vacuum. And there's something else that happened that makes it a little worse. I probably should have told this first, but let's go back in history. Why they were so
field trip.
They were so
Senior Trip.
They were so mad at us.
This is stupid too.
I know. So we were a very close friend group. There was a bunch of us. We were very loud. Everyone knew that we liked to drink. We liked to have fun on the football team.
In high school, you can't drink.
Right. We played sports. Like we were not that we were like the cool kids, but like we were like.
They thought they were the cool kids.
But no, like we were active. We like school spirit. We were in clubs. Like we were involved in the school. We weren't like the losers. Like
we were not in any clubs.
Everyone was in clubs. What are you? I was in mathletes. History club.
7th grade.
Anyway.
Not your
so before prom, we go on senior trip and we go to DC.
Oh.
We go to DC, right? So they go, listen guys, I know like no one's bringing alcohol, right? We have you go to the assembly. No one's going to alcohol. Now you guys are becoming adults. You can pick everybody who goes on your bus. You can pick your roommates for the hotel. You're finally getting something over your life. And we're like, great. So all the friend groups, we have a whole bus, we draw whatever. So we have to go there at about 4 a.m. to get checked in. And we know when we get checked in, each teacher will go through every single piece of luggage and check it for booze and check it for like drugs and stuff. So what did we do? We beat the system, obviously, because we're animals.
What'd you do? We didn't beat the system.
No, we did. We just got sloppy at the end. Here's what I'll tell you.
Beat it.
No, we did. The liquor, we beat the system. We put a couple handles of Captain Morgan in Ziploc bags. Triple bagged them, right? In Ziploc bags that you put a sandwich in.
We know what Ziploc bags are.
So we put them in 3 of them, and then we put them inside the inner workings of board games. We took board games, and we put it underneath, like when you pull it out, and it was that hard plastic underneath. 2 went in there. We took Fruity Pebbles, opened the Fruity Pebbles, took out half of it, put the bags of liquor in, and took it with a lighter and resealed the and then hot glued gun the top. So that's how we got the liquor on. A bunch of cereal boxes and a bunch of like board games. So I remember I'm sitting there, and he's checking the bags, and we're like, when you're talking like, hey, there's definitely like we're joking with him. It's like, hey, he's like, yeah, guys, I gotta check it. Okay, he's pulling out. He pulls a board game out. He opens it. Doesn't look under. I go, thank God. Next one, cereal box. He feels it. We took a good amount out. He's like, okay, good.
So you feel the liquid in there?
No. So we make it through. We took a lot of cereal out to balance the weight. Because if you opened it and it was heavy, you'd know something's in it. So we took a lot of cereal out, put the liquor in, filled the top of it, and resealed it so it looked like brand new. So we made it. We go, we're fucking money, dude. We go on the bus, we're singing, everything's great. Everything's great. As soon as you get there, it's like, we're going to have a dance. So we get there, you have like 30 minutes to change. Everyone gets to the hotel, you go change, then we go to a dance. So we go to change, like, beautiful, we're opening up the fucking bags, like, we got liquor, we fucking got them, dude. Those fucking idiots, they checked our bags and they still didn't catch us. So everyone's pouring drinks, everyone's showering, all the guys, we're fucking getting ready. Me, I take shower last, and, like, my liquor is on the counter. I didn't get a chance to drink it. So I'm very upset, but it's fine, it's a dance. So everyone's drinking, everyone's going, except for me. I do not drink. We go to the fucking dance. We have a great time. Midway through the dance, everyone on my bus decides it's a good idea. Let's leave the establishment the hotel that we're in, they walk across the street as 16 and 17-year-olds, and they go to a bar in Washington, D.C. We have no idea where we're going. They go to the bar, they get drunk, they come back. The teachers know because they're acting wild.
How did you guys be able to get drunk at a bar?
We had fake IDs at this point. In senior year, we had fake IDs. Right. So we come back, grasping again, acting crazy. A teacher goes, stay with me. They know what's going on. They search our rooms. They find the liquor because we left it out on the thing. It's a big fiasco. He goes home. I get trapped in a fucking hotel room for 24 hours with no fucking human contact. And it's a fucking big fiasco. My mom's screaming. They're telling me I'm not going to walk at a fucking graduation. Mr. Cruz is a cocksucker. Shout out to him. And then that's just the way it goes. I get back to school a couple days later. I argue with them. I go, listen, Baba. I understand that you think you're, like, cool. You locked a human being, a 17-year-old human being. You locked me in a hotel room for over 24 hours. Do you understand that?
Yeah,
everyone's going and ride roller coasters.
They let a lot of the kids in his friend group still go on the ride.
Everybody except for me.
Some went home, and then JonAnthony was like penalized by like being locked in a room and like fed a cheeseburger.
This is the only thing I hear. This right here, I go. I open the door. Assistant principal. They just go, hamburger or cheeseburger. I go, what? What? They go, hamburger or cheeseburger? And I go, I'm assuming they're trying to, like, what I want to eat. I go, I guess cheeseburger. Boom, close the door. I go, what the fuck was that?
It's never going to happen.
So I'm waiting. Eventually they come. It's a small fry from McDonald's and a single cheeseburger. Like, what the fuck? Who are you trying to feed?
Yeah.
Your child doesn't even eat that. So I come back to school. They're trying to give me ISS. Anyway, I go into the meeting. They're trying to give me ISS, and because I'm so good at talking, and I'm such a fucking, I'm a cutthroat with my tongue. I leave that meeting with no suspension, and I leave it with 2 free fucking prom tickets that I would later get kicked out of. Thank you. So there's my story. Do you have anything else?
We had just 2 totally different
100%.
high school fucking experiences.
100%.
Like, it's crazy. Like, he went to like prom and like senior trip. Like,
you weren't even right. You weren't.
I threw my 17th birthday party at a bar.
Right.
So like I'm not going. First off, I'm not going to stay at a fucking hotel with a bunch of fucking teachers who are raiding my bags. Like, I'll just go stay at a hotel by myself with my friends with whatever I want in my fucking bag.
I think it was because you had a very small but tight friend group, and it's like, I'm not interested in anyone else.
Yeah.
Like, I have I have my homies, and like, we're gonna just do what we want to do. I had like a very big crowd, so like we were active in school. Like, we went on trips, we did shit, like we played on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
You just had like your small posse, and we're like, fuck it, I don't fucking need school.
Yeah.
And whatever. Okay. Did you ever get bullied, or were you ever a bully in school? Ever?
Bullied? I mean, not that I can
like
remember,
school,
but mommy.
Like that you can like remember.
There's only honestly the bully instance that I can think of.
As being bullied or being a
being bullied was Daddy told me that in kindergarten or first grade, these girls used to like pull my hair. So Daddy moved us out of the district. That's the only thing I can think of. After that, when I was in the school district that I have my son in now, elementary school, some girl wanted to fight me, and I completely like fucked her up. And it was to the point where I felt bad because at
How
lunch,
old were you?
3rd grade. When I was in lunch, and I remember this to this day, and I remember her name.
What's her name?
Lorraine.
Lorraine what?
I don't know her last name.
Bitch, fuck you,
Lorraine. But I ripped her nameplate off. Like, it was bad.
Oh, shoot.
Nameplate in 3rd grade?
Like maybe not a nameplate, but like a necklace.
Fuck that bitch.
Like a necklace.
It said Lorraine.
No, but it was a necklace
honestly.
or something. No, but it broke my heart so bad because at lunch, nobody sat with her but one person. Everyone sat with me. And I remember feeling bad. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, like,
oh my God.
I genuinely felt bad.
Hey, we're back. Thanks for we were talking the break. And I kind of want to give a rundown. I'm very nostalgic. I'm also very I have an intuitive palate when it comes to classic cafeteria lunches. And I formulated a list of my personal top 5, and we were going to reveal that. I gave Amanda some homework on a top 5, and she just refused to comply, which is fine. So she'll chirp in, and we'll see what she has to say. Number 5 on my list, undisputed, is Sloppy Joe's. I would walk into lunchroom. I'd see a sloppy Joe, and I would be happy. I'd be, okay, I have a sloppy... How do you feel about sloppy Joes?
I don't remember eating them in high school, so I must have not eaten them when we
Sloppy
had them.
Joes? Really?
Yeah.
Number 4. Everyone loves this. Brunch for lunch.
The French toast.
The fucking Thank you! Someone with some goddamn sense. I know you were leaving after 4th period and having breakfast, wherever the fuck you were doing, or going gallivanting, whatever. But when Daddy got 7th period lunch and I saw brunch for lunch, I get excited. You get a sausage patty, right? Right? You get those fucking... You get that little... Thank you! You get a little dip, a little syrup. It was hot, right? Hot syrup, and you have the French toast, and they were
hard around the edges.
They were crisp. It's called crispy, and it was. And
I
you
like them
dumping.
hard.
It was. That's what she said. And they were so crispy. I love brunch for lunch. You give you like shitty like fucking eggs, but like you get the sausage patty, you get the syrup, and it's a fucking beautiful thing.
Okay.
Number 3. This is a classic. This is a staple. Chicken Nugget Wednesdays. Who didn't love Chicken Nugget Wednesdays?
If you have the same number 1, I'm gonna die.
Of popcorn chicken, like.
Chicken, no, there was popcorn chicken and chicken nuggets were different.
Actual chicken.
It was just chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets, and it would come with this
Oh
shitty...
my god, do you remember the sauce that they had back in school? It was like a ketchup barbecue.
I'm going to lose my mind!
That was actually really good.
Shout out to Drake. Now you're talking my language. That's exactly it. It was half barbecue sauce, half ketchup or something. And it was sensational.
Really
oh my god, you're blowing my mind. I forgot that. I honestly did forget. As an obese person, I feel ashamed that I forgot that.
Yeah.
It was some sort of, I don't even know what it was.
Good. I don't know. It was like
It just labeled
sour,
it wasn't even
tangy,
labeled. It'd be like ketchup,
smoky.
ketchup ranch, and just like nothing.
It was just like dipping sauce.
It was like,
we were just
right.
That's the dipping
and it would
sauce.
come with like corn that was just soaking in like butter water, which is tremendous. They'd slap it on some disgusting white rice that fucking egret made, and it was great, right? And I'd look around, you gonna finish that last couple of chicken nuggets? You gonna finish those chicken nuggets?
You were the milk guy.
Oh, it's right. I'll get into that. You gonna finish those nuggets? No. 5 nuggets here. 2 nuggets there. I go to the skinny bitches. Obviously, you're not gonna eat those because you're bulimic. Give me those fucking chicken
not
nuggets.
Funny to joke about that.
I'm not. Okay, I'm sorry, but anyway, I would steal people's chicken nuggets. That's fine. That's number 3. Number 2. This is a staple everywhere. Pizza sticks.
No.
Oh my god.
It had just the cheese.
It was like what's a pizza stick?
It just had the cheese and the
bread. It was like
and then
dough, cheese,
more
dough. You'd rip them like Kit Kats.
And then, but you dipped
and
it
you
in the
dip
sauce
them in
yourself.
the Italians say the marinade.
How do you even fucking remember that?
What are you talking about?
Like, now that you say it, like, oh yeah, I think. But to make a top, this is what I'm saying. You mean a top 5 list? Like, I can't even remember. I remember one dish, and I'm thinking that it's going to be your number 1 because I don't know what other dish you could.
How do you not?
It's not. What is it? What's your?
You were worried about smoking cigarettes and like blowing dudes.
No.
I was thinking about how many chicken nuggets I could shove down my fucking gullet. Not blowing dudes. I'm kidding. Anyway, pizza sticks. Obviously, you go. Can I get extra marinara? Obviously, double the marinara.
What's your number 1?
That's number 2. Number 1. It's not going to be yours. It's not going to be yours.
You don't know that.
But it's mine.
What is it?
A spicy chicken sandwich.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
What was better than a spicy chicken sandwich? Can I just tell you what I would do? Because I'm a scumbag,
Lettuce, tomato,
No, not
mayo,
even that.
Pickles.
Right? I'd go in line and I go, no, I want hot lunch. It had like sandwiches in the middle. So I take a spicy chicken sandwich, right? I'd put it on my plate, and I would take another spicy chicken sandwich, and I'd hold it like this, right? I'd hold it in my hands, right? And then I'd hold it in my hands. I'd put the tray on top of it, so the fucking lunch lady couldn't see the other chicken sandwich that was under. So I'd have one chicken sandwich on top.
Nobody ratted on
What?
you?
Of course not. I'd have one chicken sandwich on top. You know, the sides, peaches, whatever they were giving me, chocolate milk. No, the spicy chicken right there.
That's interesting.
Taking 2, okay, bitch? Taking fucking 2, okay? So then once I got through that, once I got through like the, you pay, right? I'd go, okay, it's just not enough. It's just, bun, whole wheat bun, spicy chicken and bun. That's just not what I'm gonna do. So clearly, I take my 2 spicy chicken sandwiches that I paid for. I'd go to the deli counter, and I'd go, and I would go, hey, on these 2 things, I need lettuce, tomato, Swiss cheese, and ranch. I'd give them my 2 spicy chicken sandwiches. lettuce.
They didn't charge for that?
Tomato. Nope.
You don't have to pay 25
Swiss cheese,
for that?
ranch. I'd have two pristine spiced chicken sandwiches, and I'd go back, and I felt like I got over one on this fucking system. Mm-hmm. What's your number one?
Nachos.
Oh, those weren't even like
they were so good.
Nachos?
Yeah. We would get the
That's
bag
your
of
number
chips.
one?
I loved it. I would open it up on my tray.
Just chips, like
and then Fat Nancy would go,
and then
you want some meat?
She would put the meat over it, she would put the cheese over it, then I would put sour cream over it.
Oh, big sour cream.
Yeah,
Shout out.
so like, but I feel like the way they serve it is like was individual pockets.
Right, yes.
We used to have them put it on top of it for us. I don't know, it was really good. I remember being like, I loved nachos.
Oh, you would open the bag, you disperse
put it all out, and then she would pour
and Nancy,
on
instead
it.
of putting it in the slots, sprinkle it over.
Yeah, she put it over, and then we put the cheese over.
Would you put lettuce, tomato, maybe some honey?
Yeah.
Okay, that's respect.
No, they were so good.
Respect. I was also the kid who would wait outside, when the mouth of the cafeteria and go, I see that you don't have a chocolate milk. Why don't you put one on there, and I'll take it off your hands. Okay, because Daddy's gonna need about 3 or 4 gallons of chocolate before he leaves his establishment. So I appreciate if you just put the peaches and the chocolate milk.
That one kid though.
That was me. I wait. I go. She doesn't have a chocolate milk. Give her one. She needs it for nutrients.
Yo, you know who the
she needs the chocolate milk for nutrients. Can you please give it to her because she's unhealthy. She needs it. She goes, I'm lactose intolerant. Bitch, it's fine. Get the chocolate milk and give it to me.
Right.
I just can't. Take the chocolate milk.
People would just snag him, bro.
Of course.
They would leave to go to the bathroom.
Of course.
To another table and see the.
You take the
and
chocolate milk.
I would catch him and be like.
100%.
Yeah.
I'd go to the school store. All the black kids worked. I'd go, Mark Smith, give me a couple fucking bag of chips for free. It'd be $1. The dirty chips when they first came out. Hey, Mark, you got a couple extra bag of chips back there? He goes, dude, I can't do that, bro. Like, they're checking my door. I go, got a couple bags of fucking bag of chips. Right? You got a couple that are fucking ruined. They're, maybe one got damaged. Maybe a bag of chips got damaged back there. Maybe you should check again. Maybe a bag got damaged. He'd go, I got you a Maui onion. Under the table, I got you a Maui onion. Cameras. Maui onion. Dirty chips.
Oh my god.
Maui onion.
Wait.
Maui onion. The light blue. School store. Under the
people that went to high school there worked these stores.
Yeah, that's the point. That's why I got free shit. Bags of chips. He'd be at the counter. He go, dude, they're watching me. I go, under the counter. Have some. You're black. You should know how to do things. Under the counter, couple of bags of fucking Maui onion.
During math.
Yeah, it was open all day.
During classes?
Yes.
Because some people had it as a period.
Yes, that was their job. Like, they would work the school store. So when could
you go to the school store? Like,
anytime.
You said you were going to the bathroom?
You'd be able to leave the lunchroom. Like, I'm going to the school store to get some chips. Me, I would say I'm going to the bathroom. I'd go to the school store and get some lunch because, my blood sugar was low. So I needed something to pep me up. You understand? So that was my high school experience. We could have gone into more, but I wanted to. I know I had a feed of I delved into the 2010 Sage to North yearbook, and I was putting some stuff on the story, but I just wanted to give a special shout out to a couple of people. I made a list here. This is a shout out of people who I was in love with in high school, who I didn't tell, so 10 years later I'm going to come clean. So if you hear this person, or if you can tag them, it's fine. I just need to express myself.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, before no.
And the name of the list is Girls I Loved But Didn't Tell Sorry. Deanna Porter, Andriana Farina, Jamie Flowers.
Jamie Flowers?
Jamie Flowers, yes. Vasiliki Constantados, Nicole Liebold, Marissa Martinez, Allie Matthews, Samantha Mullins, Stephanie Malika, Nicole Piazza, Steph Palmieri, Gianna Rivera, Christina Russo, Fariza Muhammad, and Danielle Geller. So if you know any of those people, tell them that my passion still burns and I still love them. And if you want to reconnect over social media, I'm here for you, babe. I'm here for you, and I know how to cook, I know how to clean, and we will breed great human babies. And I think that just give me a shot. Understand?
There you go.
Well,
so we're back to school. We had our stories. Can we leave the anyone who's listening, who's entering school? Can we leave them with a little bit of advice? Do you have maybe someone who's going to high school, or maybe someone who's going to college? Can you give them something to take home with them on this episode, please? Do you have anything?
No. I don't know. I mean, it's hard right now for them because the pandemic that's
Let's just say it's
on,
normal.
so
Let's pretend it's normal. Let's pretend it's normal.
I mean, honestly, my advice to myself, I would say, back then, like, to, like, really pay attention and do well in school and, like, learn.
Right.
We're at an age where we're, like, we don't care. We're not really paying attention. And it's, like, sucks. You become an adult and you're like, shit, like, I should know this stuff. And I learned it in school and I should remember it. Like, it's good to be smart.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't until I was in college that I took
it seriously.
My studies, like, really, really seriously.
Yeah. I know. When I was looking through the yearbook, there was like a bunch of clubs. I'm like, why wasn't I in that club?
Yeah.
There was like I was in
every club in college.
I was in some clubs in high school, but like there was so many more. Like I should have student leadership and like student government, and it's just like I could have done all this shit, but I was like too busy like drinking and like thinking about the next party.
What a
like
dirtbag.
Complete dirt, which is a fucking shame. So anyone in Sachem who graduated between 2007, 6 and 2010, tag them, share them, because all week we're going to be revealing things. I have some things I'm holding in the vest, I'm holding in the pocket, like teachers who slept with students who it's confirmed.
Do you know what Mr. Wrightson?
No.
I wonder whatever happened to him.
Probably divorced.
English teacher. Loved him.
I have a lot of things to say, and we will get to it throughout the week. So keep checking in with us on the pod page, on my personal page. That's at Antoine9000.
I literally have nothing to say about anybody I went to high school with because I genuinely just don't care, and I wish them well. It's not that I hate them or like them. It's like I don't like.
She was one of those kids who like, can I graduate in January? Like, I'm just so over this.
Yeah.
Like, can I just graduate in January?
Exactly. Like
I looked in the yearbook, it's like January grad. It's like, oh yeah, like you should graduate in January because like, what are you even doing here? Like,
because I don't know. High school
I'm gonna go to
oh
both
my God,
like,
we're having a school dance. We're all going to Frost Valley. Yeah. It's like, no, like you're fucking annoying.
It wasn't annoying. You were annoying. It's called having friends and having camaraderie and like enjoying.
You think I didn't have that? I just the only difference is that I didn't have asshole teachers locking me in rooms for 24 hours. I just did whatever the fuck I wanted.
There it is.
So.
And you graduated high school for it. Salut.
Thank you. And now
I
now I have a master's degree, which is the highest level of education within our family.
I walked across the stage in high school and college with my held high, okay?
With what held high?
And people held high.
Held high.
with my head held high, okay? Was I drunk at both graduations? Yes.
But I was a dirtbag, you see?
Did I have liquor on me during both graduations? Maybe. But did I walk across and did I do it with dignity and respect for the institution? Yes. You want to know what? Yeah, I also got locked in a room. I also couldn't go on roller coasters. I also got kicked out of prom, okay? And hey, you fuck faces, you fucking... Mr. Cruz, go fuck yourself.
I had a great relationship with Mr. Cruz, actually.
Fuck him. And now I'm getting loud, okay?
Weird?
We're ending the podcast, but I'm gonna fucking end it here. Mr. Cruz, go fuck yourself.
I like him.
Your day's coming throughout the week, so you
I like him. I don't sign that.
Miss Cape Leadin.
Don't know who
fuck
that is.
You. You can die. I wouldn't care. Fuck you.
I don't condone this at all.
It's fine.
That's why I won't be part of that episode.
That's fine. Fuck you. Okay. Who else? Mr. O'Brien.
I don't feel that way.
You can go fuck yourself. Maybe you're dead already. Hopefully. You drunk bitch. Fuck you.
What teachers? I didn't hate
the drunk motherfucker who kept me in the room, who was banging on the fucking. Go fuck yourself. I hope you die. I hope you die of alcoholism. Slow, painful death. Fuck you.
I called my earth science teacher a bitch. I got kicked out. That was like
I said carajo in my Spanish class, and she goes, JonAnthony, get out of here.
They were horrible teachers.
But we had a love-hate relationship. I got a 98 in the Spanish regions. No fucking big deal. What are you going to do? But she kicked me out of class. But I remember the last day, she goes, oh, JonAnthony, no, we gave each other a hard time, but you just know I love you. And she would show me pictures of her kids and whatnot. I go, I really do love you, too. I know, like, I was a lot to handle, and I apologize, but, like, just so you know, I had nothing to do with against you. Like, I'm a very talkative person.
Yeah.
I won most talkative, shout out. Like, I just how I was. It wasn't disrespect, you know what I mean? Half my report card was scumbag, and half report was the greatest human being to ever exist. That's where I kind of lived, you know? Right. Shout out to Ms. Dembski, best teacher. Ms. DeGrandis, shout out.
DeGrandis.
Loved her. English, loved her. Anyone else I hated? That's really it. And I think we should leave it there because we have some more coming this week.
Nothing.
You have anything else to say?
No.
Share, like, subscribe, share it to your friends, share it to your family. If you know a teacher I'm talking shit about, do not shy away. Tag them.
Teacher,
Mr. Hall. You know what?
Mr.
Mr. Hall, if you're listening, fuckface, fuck you. I think he's an AP now. It's not at Sachem or Seneca. Mr. Hall, I hope someone shows you this, okay? Because I really, really do, and I really, really do hate you. And honestly, I'd fight you right now, you bitch. Okay, I don't care that your mom had tenure. I don't care.
I'm not part of this.
No, because this little fucking squeak would walk around telling my mom had. His mom was a teacher there as well, and he thought he'd come in with his little fucking sunken chest that can eat a fucking bowl of cereal out of. Fuck you, you little bitch, Mr. Hall. Yeah, I'm talking to you, fuckface. I hate you. I still do. You try to write me up and kick me out of your fucking science class when I didn't miss. Bro, I missed 2 days. You would get dropped after 6 days. My 3rd day I missed, I looked on his desk. He had my drop slip already pre-filled out with the date. He was ready to drop me after 3 days. When it's really at your 7th you get dropped. I pick it up. I go, what is this? He goes, well, I just assumed. Like I go, why would you do that? Why would you do? Anyway, fuck you, Mr. Hall. Okay, you look like Doug Funny. Fuck you. You're a shitty teacher. You're not very good looking.
Oh my god.
And your mom's also a bitch.
You know
so
what's
fuck
so
you
crazy
as well.
is that like I don't know how you even like feel
hold
so
grudges.
Strongly about this.
If he walked down
like,
these stairs right now,
I can't remember any of my teachers' name except for 2 that like I happen to love and adore, and I would love to like run into them.
That's great. That's great. If Mr. Hall walked down these stairs right now, me and Rico would eat him alive. I would eat his flesh off. That's how much I hate him. He just walked around. He was so. It's on the story. He's so cocky and pompous. He just walked around like, you're a loser. You get that? Your wife is probably cheating on you. Your kids are probably ugly as fuck because your teeth to gum ratio is abysmal. Your hairline was receding when you were 28. And fuck you. And your mom was also a bitch.
Wait, this was a teacher?
Yeah, he looked like he's 16. He's a squeak.
But
he's a little squeak.
That's what happens. Like you
he thinks he's somebody.
You think about like how young these people are. Like
I'm friends with teachers now, and they're blowing coke on the weekends, and they're nobodies. They're also so losers. Bad. So now I know. Okay, enough with Mr. Hall. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not actually sorry. I do hope he's actually dead. Also, someone I hate is Mr. Mangiello with your stupid soul patch and your receding greasy hairline. I also hope you die as long as you're listening to this. I remember a couple years after I graduated, I was told that he had a very bad stomach disease, and everyone felt bad, and I said, you know what? I don't feel bad. I hope he suffers, and I hope he dies alone in a hospital. You know what I mean? That's how I felt. Because he was such a racist piece of shit. Mr. Mangiello, shout out to you. And that'll be that.
Oh my god.
Did you guys go to the same, like, did you guys go to the same school as
Not at once, no.
Like, no, that goes to now?
Yes.
Yo, she could.
Anyway, we gotta end it here. But, more stories will come throughout the week.
I really have to look at this.
Fuck him. Okay, can we both look at the camera and say something on the count of 3? What do you think we should say?
Bye.
I love that. 1, 2, 3. Bye.
This the way it is. Fade away 3 and I mix it in. Break your ankles cause your paper's thin. Money sign, that's what baby paper is. I don't care about that though. Gotta go down low. Got a new single, go down low. Been working so hard.